motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do you have anybody for public comment? We have a motion to open or continue.
You can do to continue, since we did not close it at the last one.
Okay, so we don't need a motion?
No.
Okay.
It is already in. Okay. So, it's been quite a while since we've all been together and met, but, the hearing that is still open from our August 19th meeting is the request from Mr. Summy to have a parcel rezoned from R15 to R8. I did provide you guys with some updated information as far as the plat itself has been gone through recombination, so the two parcels are now one. It is still zoned R15 pending the decision of the boards. And at the last meeting, it was discussed that you guys had asked for plans for the development of the parcel. And it also actually is that you have to base this on what is allowed in an R15 and an R8 district, not what the development is going to be for that property, because they can change that at any time. Where the difference comes in is that it could be under review for subdivision, and that will come to you guys. And based on whatever the development is for that property, you would have that review to bring for a meeting and can say, check setbacks and requirements for the property itself at that time. Is there any questions that you may have of Mr. Summy? He is present.
So, what you just said is, what, if he comes and says, I'm gonna build this on it, and it becomes a subdivision, then we have.
Then you, as the board, review subdivision plats. If he came and just decided that he was gonna build, 3 individual homes, it may not fall into that subdivision review, just depending on how they're placed on the property. But being that the development is to look at the most for the property, and it will fall under that review of your subdivision requirements. And that does come to you guys, it's not a staff review, it is a board review.
It would be a little easier to have an opinion if you always go get it.
Yeah, it would.
So I guess we're in Kubiashi review right now.
Mr. Summy, we're not exactly able to ask you any direct questions on your property, but is there anything that you'd like to voluntarily provide to us? You would have that opportunity, I would suspect.
No, I don't. You just asked me exactly what you want.
Well, so we're restricted on what we can and can't ask based on how our ordinance is written. But if you remember or not, there was a very detailed letter, kind of outlined the concerns of the neighbors. If you had any thought to address that, or if you had any information you'd like to provide, and then there might be an opportunity to ask questions off of that. But I'm just giving you that opportunity at this point in time.
I don't know of anything else to say other than what I told you at the last meeting. I'm just asking for that one lot, 140 zone for so I can put them together. And I just want to build a few apartments on it. And that's basically it. And if you got something you want to ask me, just ask.
Well, that's to say we're restricted, so we, and that's fine. I mean, that's.
I can't tell you much more than what I did to start with.
I appreciate it.
In reviewing of your information, over the weekend I sent you information Friday just stating that when you make this rezoning, one one way or the other, it's whatever is allowed in that zoning district to be built. So it's, if you change from R 15 to R 8, you're allowing whatever is allowed in that district.
So we need a motion to close the public hearing. My motion to close the public hearing.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Now we have
I need a
a motion to rezone or
Rezone.
deny.
I'll make a motion that we rezone as requested based on the information we have and to be determined at a later date whether it meets all subdivision requirements. Is that right?
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor? No. No opposed or no? No opposed.
So what were the three people?
Motion passed 4-1, correct?
Yeah, 4-1.
It was the name.
Yep.
Just making sure. I'll record that for record, thank you. Okay. Alright. The next public hearing for this evening is a request, it's actually for a town of Denton property, and it is located on South John Street. It corners West James and, West Peacock Avenue. It's the old impound lot, if you guys are familiar with that area, and is currently zoned for neighborhood business, and we're asking for it to be rezoned for light industrial. The surrounding parcels, to the west and across the street are all light industrial, and, it would fit in terms of the community. There is, potential use for the property from this rezoning, so we're just asking it to go from neighborhood business to light industrial. And we'd open up this public hearing.
Have a motion to open up the public hearing.
Second. So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You can ask myself on behalf of the town, any questions that you may have.
Well, we can't ask what's going on.
Correct. It's just that we are rezoning it from one use to another.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that'll keep it in concert with what's around it.
Exactly.
yes,
I think I know what's going there, but that's good,
okay,
but I may not. Could be surprised.
could be.
Is the house across on the corner, Caddy Farm, is that, what's that zone?
The White House that has the fence around the back.
The brick house over there. I know Miss Bowie's house used to be there on the corner. And then there's a brick house that,
Oh, that sits down. I think it is still neighborhood business. I think the north side is light industrial, and that house is still neighborhood business, but you've got me on that one, cause I didn't study that
was curious.
side that far down. The lots where, the old depot buildings have been moved to, they're light industrial. It's kind of a hodgepodge right through there. You know, we had a rezoning, at Anderson a couple years ago for light industrial, for old big mill. It's a little bit of a combination area.
Motion to close the public hearing.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Have a motion to approve the change from neighborhood business to light industrial.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
We have a request for a consideration of variance information provided from the developer, who's Scottie Garner. Kinney Avenue is a 6-unit subdivision that was approved several years ago. The actual subdivision itself, by plat, was platted long before he was the owner of the property. And, he is finishing development with the lot 5, his last house in there. I hope you guys had a chance to maybe ride through and look at the neighborhood. It is a nice little development that sits back by itself. But, he's asking for a variance on the front of this last property of 5 feet in order to place the house, in a good location for the property itself to get the most use out of the property. And it would be, and he did say he could take it to the front or the back, but, he really felt like the front would be the easiest. It gives more of a buffer on the back side of the property. Is there any questions that you have regarding the variance itself? Is there, anything I can ask or answer for you?
I am an adjoining property owner, so I would need to recuse myself from discussion.
We can vote whether I see no issue with Jones being involved in the discussions and voting. If anybody has an alternate opinion.
He's a fair man, I think he'll be fine.
Thank you.
So we're moving on this particular lot, which has that funky little curve in it.
Yeah, that's
We're-
fine.
We're moving everything 5 foot forward. Or 5 foot back.
Just the 5 foot forward, kind of towards the
We'll have to
road.
come 5 foot closer to the road
Right.
versus what we're.
Yes.
Correct.
And that would be, front of the building itself, whether that has a front porch, or I think most of them in the neighborhood have front porches or, decks that come off the front, but it's front side of the property.
But they all look very nice,
And I walk past that lot and live here almost every morning, and it is an odd shaped lot. I mean, it's very odd. And to get, cause I've been thinking, how in the world is he gonna get a, house like the other ones in there? So it's nice.
2 stories probably.
Yeah, so, and it
From
makes
what I
sense.
understand, he has already sold the lot, so they're just, they're waiting for this information to come through the board. Is there any, upon your review of the information provided, is there anything you'd like to be passed over to the Board of Adjustments for them to consider in their, recommendation for pass-through? Deny.
I'd like to say maybe we should, in the future, take a look at restructuring already.
So in the future, I'll have to look at that. And I can come from a review from your board, we can do that.
What's your thought, Q? I agree, I just agree.
I don't think we need already, I think we need to go a little bit, get a little bit bigger, they need to be bigger. It's just way too tight.
I agree with you on that.
Just having to do a lot of variance, I guess, we need variance.
It creates, you got good neighbors, is one thing, you have some, because I'm talking to some folks now that are aging, close.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we'll do that at our next meeting, we'll start a review of that, that's okay. So, any other concerns you may have? Alright, well, I will send this over to the Board of Adjustments for them to review. And then under new business or old, is there anything that you guys,
We have to make a motion to send it to them.
yes, if you will, that way I'll just get.
Motion, we send it to the Board of Adjustments for review.
Second.
All in favor?
Do what?
Everybody in favor?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll go along, but I still have questions about the Board of Adjustment.
I know, yeah,
Yeah, put that in.
I second
They
that.
need to be addressed.
okay, I will surely do that.
Can we also get the questions from the town attorney that we get answers on,
Yes.
that kind of falls into that?
I'll ask her for those updates, hopefully, she's planning to be here at that board adjustment meeting, so maybe something we can nail her down to some time that night as well.
Can we have her at our next meeting?
Sure.
If we don't, that way we can just get as squashed.
That would be great. Sound good. Do you have any other questions?
Have a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Aye.
Aye.